Good news, everyone! The doctor is back. Hey guys! What's up? Hermitcraft time. I hope you guys are having a great day. I am for sure having one. Well, you know, as long as I can chill and play Minecraft, I'm good. I'm a happy man. I'm a simple man. You know, I see Minecraft, I play. And then, you know, making videos on top is actually the even cooler part. So guys, last time we started the piston bolt project, and before we continue with that, I have some exciting stuff to show you today. We need for that project, and also something I really wanted to check: the Nether hub situation. So we have a big plan now for the Nether hub. You know, it was revealed by Zizuma by now, so all this has to go. Man, this is a theme, man. Poor wells, bro. Oh man, what is that? Down to new hub center. Make slabs. Yeah. So this is the base floor of where the new hub will be, right? And there is lots of digging to be done down here. I think stuff needs to be expanded and dug out. There is borders. I haven't had time to catch up with Zizuma, but he should give me a nice rundown of the thing, or I'll just watch his video where he explains everything. But yeah, in the end, this will look super epic. We will have a map pretty much of our whole real builds miniaturized as the floor, a gigantic map in here. And then, yeah, you know, it will look amazing. And yeah, definitely looking to see how I can help out here. Rough hub center. Yeah, this is the glass layer, material, light layer, slab floor. See, this is how it will be. There will be a glass layer, and then we'll have this whole map. Spare stone. Ah, okay. Yeah, we'll get some stone. And this is gonna be the actual Nether hub center. Okay, and yeah, he set out some borders, you know, until where there needs to be slabbing and stuff. And I'm not quite sure if this is all. Ah, here on top I can see some. Now this is walkways. What is it? Yeah, I don't really know where the borders are, but it looks like, yeah, this is the border lines here. Right, you're framing it in here. Ah, and here's Iskel's place. I always wondered where this was with the spooky gas trace he made there. Okay, so this is one side of it. Yeah, and I'm thinking like these chunks and stuff, of course, all have to go. Like this stuff here. So we should definitely come in and help dig in here. Right, this needs to go, and everything that is over the slabbed area. Let's see if everything is slabbed out all the way already. Yeah, we kind of know where we need to dig. Come to daddy. Yeah. Okay, yeah, the slab border is there. So, you know, the stuff on top here has to go. There's a lot of digging. So definitely on Saturday, when we do our next live stream, we will come down here and dig stuff. That is for sure. I just don't want to, you know, dig around where it's not necessary. But as I understood the project, for sure all this stuff has to go. All right. Cool though. Cool that progress has been made there at the Nether hub already. But I still feel kind of really bad for poor Wells here with his Nether hub construction. But he's cool, man. You know, we talked to him and he's totally not pissed or anything about it. He's just like, yeah, the thing didn't turn out the way he wanted anyways, he said. So I think we're good. It's just, yeah, a lot of quartz was harvested in there. Or is it concrete? I don't know. So maybe I can reclaim some of that. I don't know. Repurpose it. I always like to come out here at Biffa's old spot. Gives you a chance to climb up and have a quick view of... Whoop, I just placed a torch. I guess he doesn't mind. He doesn't live here anymore. Yeah, it's like, it's really cool, you know. Like the server starts to have a real lore now in history, like old places where people lived and stuff, you know. It is cool. Yeah, talking about lore, we have rules on the server, certain lore, right? For example, we would not like mass dupe things, you know, but we're cool with it for fun little projects like this, you know, where I have the TNT duping set up, Or let's say if we have the infrastructure for something and it's just a matter of crafting it, you know, you wonder, for example, with rails. With rails, I always thought like that. Right now we have a full-blown iron farm going on, we have the gold farm, you know, like everything. It is very easy for us to make infinite amounts of rail now. It's just a matter of crafting it. But I still always am fascinated by quirks and mechanics in the game that you know, enable little exploits and things. So of course there is rail duping in the latest version of Minecraft. It's like an uphill battle, I feel, for the developers for quite some years now, trying to patch out rail duping, but there's always a way to do it, and it's mostly based on update orders and things. And I can show you a design I know. I've seen this design weeks ago. It was shown, as far as I remember, hopefully I get this right, is shown by Ray's Works, right? You know Ray, he's all around in the tech community for a while, Prototech member, not a big tech server, and yeah, he's also showing quite innovative designs often. And here we go. So this is a setup that should work. Let me see. So let's say we want to do, let's say 4 rails. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we would go up to here, and then we need an observer that kind of updates the rail there. So something like that, when it gets moved, it gets an update. But we should flick it around actually, this way, if I remember. I don't remember the design, but I understood how it worked, so I should be able to replicate it. It's all about proper timings that needs to be inputted. Alright, next up, we need something like that. Update, a little update creator here, pretty much with the observers again. And this should face in this direction. So this guy gets an update and then sends the queue around and updates whatever is back there again, pretty much, or sends a pulse through. And we could use any block here. Actually doesn't need to be slime. And then we should be able, let's use rails here as for the clock. This is a clock already, so see, if I take out the redstone torch, we have a clock and it moves in a certain speed. That is very important for such duping. And now I think it should work. Let's see. We can place all 4 different types of rail on there and see if it does the trick. Alright, and now let's wonder and see if it works. Oh, yeah, it does. As you can see, clearly does. Rails are popping off all 4 types, and this should also work because we don't need, you know, mass duping all kinds of powered rails or whatever. We just need normal rails to build our piston bolts down there. And as I said, you know, if this would be early server, I knew about this design for weeks, months pretty much, right? But I didn't show it, I didn't use it because I felt, then it's a bit too cheaty in a way. But now, as we have all the infrastructure and it's just for these lousy iron rails, I mean, not a biggie in my book. If somebody of the server here now sees this, you know, server members, and says, "Ah, man, totally against the code of honor here," don't do it. You know, if it really would bug people out, but I highly doubt it. I'm also pretty sure Ren and everybody else included in the rail network would be interested in this. Because as I said, it's just a time saving pretty much, right? You just get rid of the crafting. But we have all the infrastructure for infinite amounts of this. So this is a working 1.13.2 rail duper. As you know, we are on 1.13.2 here. And shoutouts to Ray and the crew of people that showed this. But this is, you know, this is all based on the same stuff that was actually involved in the 1.13 TNT duping. This is all related. It's the same trickery, the same behavior of the game that gets exploited. So it's all related. That was also a reason why this rail duper was a bit held back, because the tech community, you know, played a little cat and mouse game with the developers there, with the TNT duping, trying to not show it too early, so it wouldn't get patched out instantly, and it could be used in 1.13 too. Yeah, there's stuff like that going on behind the scenes. Strategic calculations when to show what and what not, to make sure the community can keep it. I mean, you have no idea what's going on behind the scenes sometimes. You know, a lot of people that maybe don't have the biggest YouTube channels and whatnot are highly, highly influential in the development of the game. And all this stuff goes behind the scenes, and they don't want no props for it. But I tell you, a lot of people really care about the game a lot and make sure it stays as funny as it is. Alright, so or as fun as it is. Alright, so I ran out of tracks here, so that's why I needed to do the duper, and I'll just continue here with my pattern. I think I also heard news about a new gravel patch. We might go there later too. Somebody in the comments also said Ren is opening the Big Rocks Incorporated, right? Where he would sell gravel. But I looked around the shop, it doesn't look finished yet. It's kind of in the pirate district there. And to me it seemed, it's not really open for business yet. So I'll wait a little bit. Let's toss this lever here real quick and see. But for now, I think we will be able to dig enough gravel to keep on working here. Good guy Zizuma Void. He already is ahead of everybody and has posted a list of at least 6-7 really, really great gravel pits. And this is one, just flew out here. So huge gravel pit area. But look at that. Is that a naturally spawned pink sheep? It is. That is very rare. But yeah, this is naturally generated area here. This is a naturally spawned pink sheep. Wow. I don't ever think I saw one. Also, Ren just joined. Let me see if I can quickly hook up with him. I need to figure out where to put the rail line in. You know, one of the worst things in Minecraft is if you make a mistake and a lot of your work was in vain. I just had a little water break in here, although I was aware there was water and made sure it didn't happen, but there was a short lag spike and it spilled in for a millisecond, hit one of the rails here, this one, and that dragged up all the track, because if one of the rails gets out of order, you have to fix everything in advance of it, that follows this specific rail. And now, after I was almost done, I have to rebuild everything again. So that just goes to show, for the way back, because we have to do the same thing on the other side, and we may be halfway when we're at the end of this tunnel here, so we have ways to go. On the way back, I'll definitely build a machine, some sort of flying machine that will automatically place rail for us, that it dupes or something. We will go a bit technical on this, because A, it's fun, and B, it makes sense. Look, now I have to go through and literally remove most of these rails here. Or do I? Let me quickly see. I need to fix it now. But we're pretty far. So you can see the tunnel is all dug. Most of the pistons are in. It's very expensive, of course. But we're getting there. Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, okay. I don't need to take out all of them, do I? Oh yes, I do. I do. Or do I? No. Oh, yes, okay, they can stay. Nice. Okay, that's good. Alright, we can do it like this. Yes. Okay, I don't have to remove all of them, but quite a bunch. Alright, I'll fix it, and I'm pretty sure we can soon give it a test ride for the first part of the ride here. Also, I managed to get a hold of Ren. We have a plan now where the station will be, and I'll tell you that as well in a few minutes. Interesting. Just playing around with some more of these duple designs. This one is actually capable of duping carpet, and it's not dependent on location or so. But I don't want to use carpet dupers on here. We're gonna buy wool from Zizuma's shop. It's just there around the corner, right? So no need. Just wanted to see if it works as well, like the rail duping does. And set up like that does that too. Just stick some of the carpets on top of each other like that on the L shape observer up there, and then you switch the lever and then have the clock running. So that works too. Pretty cool. There's always little quirks and tricks that are around in the game, but still I'm quite concerned at the moment the direction 1.14 is going. Man, they're doing a lot of stuff on the back end of the game that is very hurtful. For example, when it comes to chunk loading and so on, I might have to make a video specifically for that and address it, because it would be like a huge problem for anybody that likes to be play a bit technical. So yeah, I might have to really take care of that. So I'm thinking we will have carpets here, lining everything out. Either these, or we will go a little bit darker with those here, depending on the rest of the design of everything here. But I think that looks nice and clean. Could even have carpets in the gaps here, covering them, those holes. It would look really nice in the end, nice and clean, I don't know if those carpets should not affect the minecart's movement in here. Yeah, we'll see, depending how the rest of the design plays out. And also back there, yeah, I was doing a lot of digging. I'm here for like 3-4 hours now at least or so, and digging stuff out. And yeah, let's do a test ride. I have it done all the way to the back. I haven't given it a test yet. Just finished. Okay, let's see. Yep, the carpets are a problem. Clearly we got stuck there at these carpets. We gotta be so careful of removing this minecart here. Don't wanna... I think, yeah, this was problematic. This might hinder our movement. These top ones not, I think. But those one could be a problem. Kind of get stuck there. Yep. So we don't need them. That was just an additional thing. Let's try again. Oop. Yep. Something's bad. But what is it? Wait. What happened here? Oh, I get it. Alright, alright. The carpet was pushing the pistons. Yeah, and we... okay, yeah, we cannot have any carpet there, obviously. Idiot. Mean. Okay, don't break any rails, or I have to do it all again, and I'm not doing it for the third time. I had another water flooding, so we're not doing this. Alright, yeah, obviously this cannot work. Sometimes, man... Where's your brain, bruh? Where's the brain? Okay. Let's try that again. Yeah, there we go. This is what we need. Woohoo! These things performed way better and smoother in 1.12 as well. Performance, we suffered already. Performance in 1.13 and 1.14 looks to be even worse performance-wise. But yeah, we got the fully running piston bolt here all along for the whole 9 yards. Coolio. And it works. And yeah, I dug out all the tunnel here as well already. Yeah. It is a long ways. In case you don't realize, this is a really long trek already. Look at that. It was very expensive. See, all the pistons, all the redstone, the repeaters, everything, and we're still walking. Now we reached Zizuma. Has a track here, and it's not a problem. It will not interfere with our stuff. We will have this will be covered. It will be cool. What the heck was it? What is this alarm going off? There's an alarm. Is this my phone alarm? Relax, phone. What a soothing alarm. You fell asleep again when you hear that. I think Karin said that on the tablet there. Alright, so yeah, so I ran into this. There's no problem. We will have stairs because I want to round the tunnel up a bit in the final design. And then here's all of Wells Knights, X sheep farm, all dug out. Yeah, I want to quickly, like there was a comment on the last episode where somebody said, man, I know Welsh is not, it's okay with this, but, how dare you just remove this without asking Welsh beforehand? Yeah, and it actually got a few upvotes. I just replied and said this was a good one, because it's literally a joke to me saying this. I mean, like, seriously. Um, I know Wells doesn't care, and why do you not, why do you think I would not speak to him? Hmm? That's another thing, you know. I mean, I know he would be fine with it. And sometimes people, you guys worry about stuff that is with. I don't know how it is with your social interactions on your server, but I reckon it comes from your playing experience there. I understand that, right? If you would probably do something on a server you play with, or kind of semi-public server, it could cause some drama. You shouldn't, grief somebody's build or whatever. But on here, it's a bit of a different ball game, as we know what's going on. And yeah, I know this thing is abundant, and Wells has no plans at all to kind of do anything down here or whatever, or, we just, it's not a problem. So on here. And I sometimes then wonder how people pick up on something like that, and then some people even upvote it. And you really think, what? There's a few people that believe this? It's weird. So anyways, I think the carpet, we can have the carpets on top here. That should look fine. It will cover the repeaters here as well a little bit. And this should not impair our movement within the piston bolt. This way it looks nice and clean, If you're looking onto it from here. And then maybe we cover this here a little bit and transition it a bit nicer. Also with half slabs. For example, wow, what did I just hear again? I'm constantly hearing stuff. My headphones are so good. Oh yeah, that's a zombie. I hear really well with them. I think this, we could do this for a bit of like symmetry, right? Something like that. Here we could also place this. So it looks really clean, At the moment I'm going through the designing process in my head. How are we gonna make the whole thing look? And slowly but surely it comes together. I want this a bit of darkish, grayish, dirty look, and also I like that there's water dripping in and stuff like that, But I don't want it to be like a dungeon or something. It's just a freaking railway, subway, right? And it's gotta be grimy. Grimy, that's the right word, yeah. Sometimes, I'm looking for words forever. When I finally find it, it's very satisfying in English for me. Because although I constantly speak English, and my German friends, including my girlfriend, sometimes complain because I mix way too many English words into my German language by now, because I speak 90% of the week I speak English. Still, you're not a native speaker, and some words you just generally use too often, and then you really struggle sometimes. But funnily enough, lately I listened to some of my very first and old videos, and compared to that, I feel my English improved a lot. Not in a sense the vocabulary, I would say, or something like that. I always had a pretty decent vocabulary in English because I had good education about that in school. But when it comes to, let's say, more casual terms, slang words, stuff like that, you would use in casual conversations that is not necessarily taught in school. Yeah, this is looking good and clean, right? We put some carpet on here, of course, but as I said, I don't want to dupe that. I want to buy some at Suzuma's for this project, so we keep the economy going. And then we have a passageway here in the middle, in case you need to walk down all the way. And then there's the other rail on the other side. And then I also managed to hook up with Ren, and I'm going to show you where we're going to come into the big hub. So it all works out with Ren's design ideas for it. And also, we're going to meet this week. And Ren and I going to go through the redstone part of things that needs to be done. I want to have his input on what rail systems he wants. And then we're going to hook that up. But so technically we're right here right now. Somewhere right there. Let me see. Somewhere here we're sitting right here with the tunnel. Wait, I had an access to it. Yeah, I don't know. Somewhere around here. So, but we will poke out soon. And then I will just go straight further here. Nothing should be in the way. Should be good. Yeah. And then we go a little bit down because a rail line is coming out here. This is the northern connection, I think. Or what is over there? It's the north line. This is the south line. Green hub here. Here, two of the main lines from Ren come in, and we will be below. So on the other side, you can see already. Let's see if you can get around. Let's go around here. Come on. There we go. To the other side, because there the lines are already in. Some lanes going out. I think Falsey was working on that with Ren. See, there we go. So this is inbound, right? And we have the 2 tracks coming in. I just realized then when I was here with Ren again, this thing played out to odd numbers, even numbers. So yeah, I will have to change that a little bit when I come into the station, but that's all right. And yeah, we're coming in under Ren's tunnel that will go out similarly with green accentuations and so on the other side. And we will be below it, and our connection hub for this subway will also be below the green hub then on the other side. So below this thing we will have an extra hub, and then yeah, we will have a little staircase we already laid out going down, and then yeah, we will be able to connect there. So that is all fine. Can see, wait, in one other part he had, I don't know, he's building this in a wicked way. In some he has elevators installed, in some he has the downwards part done, and it's always a very hard time to finding into this place. I know there's an opening over here at yellow. My god, there needs to be, is there an intended big door for the whole thing? Wait, what? Ah, here it is. Yeah, here we can get in for now. 'Cause, you know, technically you would probably always come in by elytra from the top here. I'm not quite sure. I think he had something going on here in the green terminal. No, blue, maybe. No, yellow. There was the elevators. He had the yeah, they're there, here. So this is kind of the interior of one of the hubs, right? Here the lanes come in, right? And then yeah, right here, but in the green hub, we will dig down and have a staircase. And then players can just come back here, right, and go down into the area below this. And then we set up a station there for the metro. And then people were also commenting that this is kind of, you know, countering some of the lanes that are going on here from other railways. And that's not the point of this. I don't know. As I said, we spoke about this in the relative beginning of our stock exchange progress, that we would have a direct connection here to the stock exchange, pretty much. So that's kind of separate a little bit from the rest of the rail network, but still part of it, because of course you want to end up there at the main hub, you know. This whole railway project, it is fun, because technically you don't really need it, right? We could fly with elytras anywhere and do things, but it adds so much atmosphere and yeah, detail to the server, and just is a nice project to work on. Everybody loves trains, man. So I'm having fun with it, and you can say this doesn't look good, right? This railway line that's coming in from Zizuma here. So yeah. Oh yeah, talking about that, we ran into Zizuma's railway, of course, a little bit, as I mentioned, but it will not be a problem, right? As I told you that already. We will be able to cover that easily. And lastly, guys, good news. As you can see at the moment, I'm still rocking this computer I have temporarily, right? Because my computer broke shortly before the big charity live stream. And yeah, the lead camp there hooked me up with this little PC for the time being. I'm calling it little PC because, yeah, I saw some comments where people were actually making fun of the setup. They're saying, yo, he's rocking a Threadripper, holy crap, but a 1060 with it with 3 gigabytes, that's ridiculous. And of course it is. I mean, if you rock such a processor, right, you wanna have some more power with your graphics card. So with that said, yeah, AMD was very, very, very impressed with the work we pulled off for the charity event, and they said you deserve a little reward for that too. And we know you're in a pickle at the moment. You need a new computer, and we're gonna hook you up, and they're gonna hook me up big time, and it's gonna be very soon. Yeah, I'm gonna get a beast of an AMD powered monster computer with Threadrippers galore. And yeah, I'm gonna do a vlog about it. I can pick it up. There's a custom computer store relatively close by that will make it for me then, you know, sponsored by AMD. It will be really cool. I'm looking forward to that. Always nice, you know, to have a nice fresh beast, because the dock block I was running before, I still run as for rendering and mostly and so on, is also already 4 or 5 years old, and the computer I was using as my daily workhorse, so to speak, that is the one that broke, and yeah, I really need to work on a daily basis. That was also 5 years old, 4 or 5 years old, so it's actually time anyways. And well, that it broke was a question of time, you know, because my computers are on the heavy usage, on the heavy load, constantly rendering or doing something. So yeah, really happy about that. I will let you know as soon as I get the thing, and I make a little vlog about it when I pick it up and everything, so you guys can know. It's a new adventure for me. I've always been running on Intel so far for the longest time. Haven't had AMD in a while, but I have to say the Threadripper here performs really great. The bottleneck on this PC right now clearly is the graphics card, and yeah, with a better graphics card in the system, this should be absolutely beast mode. I mean, Threadripper for the win, I would say. If you look at the tests and so on, the Threadrippers are the fastest and best processors at the moment. So it's definitely an upgrade, you know, whatever happens. Okay, so guys, thank you for that. Without you, I wouldn't get the opportunities to do stuff like that and, you know, get a super cool gaming computer pretty much for free. And that's super awesome. And yeah, I see you next time, right? Thank you so much for watching. Next time we work on something a little bit different. I have a little idea I want to try. And yeah, see you soon. Bye guys.